Okay, hi, I'm Jamie from SciFi Vision. Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it. Enjoying the series. So to start out, why don't you both just tell me what was it about it that made you want to be a part of it?
I loved the character that they asked me to play. I thought she was just interesting and layered and complicated and flawed and funny, and I just was like, I was ready to jump in.
Yeah, for me, it was the writing and the character, just blowing through the scripts and just being like, wow, wow, wow. So it was very enthralling the whole time. So I was very excited to work with this team.
It's such a really well-written show.
Yeah.
The showrunners and the writers, Olivia Milch and Regina Corrado, come from Deadwood background, which I was a part of, and so it was a very familial sort of feeling in a way of working, and the way the writing was, even some of the dialogue and the phrasing is just really. I mean, you have great writing like that, you just sing, you just sail. There's nothing, there's no question about it, really.
Right. You talk about familiar, it just made me think you guys were both on Fear together. So you've worked together before, which is funny.
I didn't remember, he remembered. But then once he reminded me, I was like, I knew it.
And I
I knew
remind her
Bobby.
every day. Every morning I call her.
We
Yeah.
were on Fear together.
Yeah.
What's been the hardest thing to connect with the characters?
Mm.
Just go down.
Well, I think for Gidry, her dark secret was pretty tough. So I don't know if I can talk about that much, but just to wrap my head around it and sort of carrying that with her and keeping it a secret in a way. That was
Okay.
tough.
What about you,
For
Bobby?
me, for me, the hardest part of, and again, this could be nonsense in my own head, but the ambition, I don't think I'm that ambitious, but that could be just a front. And I'm very ambitious. But that was in my head very hard to connect with because I don't know what he's willing to do for that ambition. And that's kind of what was tough to deal with because in my head I'm like, oh no, I care about others and this and that. But that was the hardest part for me.
That's fair. What was your prep like for this? Did you guys, talk to cops or anything like that, detectives?
Nope.
Okay. What
I
was your
didn't have a
prep
lot
like?
of time. I have played a detective before and had done a couple. So I played FBI once with David Milch as well. I've done a lot of time with FBI agents and detectives and stuff, but in this case, we didn't really have a lot of time to jump in that way. And I think Craig was kind of like, let's just do our thing. You know what I mean? And we did definitely have the technical, guys on set for us. The cops were there.
Yeah.
We knew everything that we knew how to do everything correctly. So they were there and they were great. So that was the wrong answer. They were there for us, but we really jumped in and ran together and they had our backs.
Yeah, yeah. And I've played a bunch of cops and FBI and soldiers, so it was kind of ingrained in me. And when we came in, we just ran with it. And the technical guys were amazing
Yeah.
on set.
All right. Would you guys have a favorite scene you can tease?
Our favorite scene. I liked when we were all together in the apartment during the arrest.
Yeah.
It was like a play. There were so
Yeah.
many of us in it.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
All right. Do you have anything to add really quick? And then
My favorite scene was when you goat your mother's goat. That
Oh,
scene.
at the
Yeah,
restaurant.
yeah. Because Nate.
And I visit Bobby's character at his parents' restaurant.
All
It's
right.
funny.
You had to be there.
Yeah, you'll see.
You'll see.
We're
Fine.
gonna laugh so hard.
All right. Well, thank you so much, both of you. I appreciate it. Have a
Thank you
good
so
rest
Thank
of your
you.
day. Bye bye.
Bye.